Hello there. It's now time for SME On Point. My name is Diabo Sito. Thank you for staying with SABC News. The importance of intellectual property protection, particularly for small businesses, cannot be stressed enough. In today's globalized world, SMEs are not only competing with domestic competitors, but also with foreign companies. Therefore, it's very important for us as SMEs and entrepreneurs to protect IP rights to prevent ideas and innovations from being copied by competitors. Earlier this week, a workshop was held in Orange Farm. Part of that was the city of Joburg, which was aimed at empowering creative entrepreneurs and small businesses. But to share with us how, as business owners, we can protect our IPs, I've invited Ms. Tulin Ndlovu from the city of Joburg to join us virtually via Zoom and to tell us more. Welcome to SME On Point. Tuli, thank you so much. You've been hosting various workshops targeted particularly at the creative industry as the city of Joburg. Take us through the importance of legalities and protections that you afforded to creators, that you covered, that are afforded to creators that you covered in this particular workshop that you held earlier in the week.
Good afternoon, Sisi, and to your viewers as well. The City of Joburg Arts, Culture and Heritage Department, in collaboration with the National Department of Small Business and Development, created or developed a program whereby it will focus basically on IP in relation to the creatives, the creative industries as a whole. What we are looking at was ensuring that we provided some kind of a program, a basic kind of a program that actually address issues in relation to educating the creatives in creative industries with IP and how it's important to them in their businesses as well. Yeah. We had a lot of areas of focuses that we're dealing with in terms of this program. We're looking at, copyrights and related rights in relation to the practitioners, because we know that copyrights and related is broad, and then therefore it covers a variety of sectors or sub-sectors within the creative industries. We've also looked at the role of collecting societies and services as well, because at the end of the day, IP also has the organizations that deal with as well with collecting, where to go, what to do in terms of, to try and secure some of these things. We also had another part whereby we dealt with, how to then go about with registering or securing your rights, your intellectual property rights through CPIPC. So then, therefore, it was just a program that was just giving basic information or general information to, practitioners to be able to have a know about their IP rights and what to do with them and how to protect themselves and where to go in order for them to be able to then, protect it and be able to incur money through it. Yeah. So we had the whole vein of a program.
Got it. So we're talking a lot about the protection of it, but maybe let's take a little bit of a step back and talking about how you even register it. I know there's a lot of our viewers, our loyal viewers who are watching and thinking, actually, I have an idea, I need to protect it, but I have no idea where to go, what it costs, and what I need to do on my end. Can you help us with that?
Okay, with regards to actually securing your rights, there is a company in South Africa, it's the state-owned company called CIPC, which is there to actually ensure with assisting people with going through the process on how to then therefore register their rights. Basically, for instance, I'll make an example. If maybe you've written a song and you want to then make sure that the ownership of the song is protected and is under your name, you send it to yourself. You send it to CPIC with the address, and then it will come back to you. So then, therefore, they will give you a little bit of a detailed kind of a process that they are now using in terms of how they can assist you with ensuring that you have protected your rights as well. But also, legally, you can also take a legal option on where you get a lawyer who can advise you on how to then, ensure that you have actually, secured everything else that needs to be done. For instance, like when you have a creation that you have, you'd need to have a patent in a way. So then therefore it needs to be protected in the way. You've got to then go through that office of CIPC that will assist you with that, and also get some legal advice along the way so that you ensure that whatever creation that you have, as an example, is then therefore protected accordingly.
Does this mean any creation at all? The reason I'm asking this is that I'm thinking there's a large number of young people who have started businesses of selling things like beats, selling them to artists, creating beats and at the back of at their homes, in their back rooms somewhere. Are they also in a position to start protecting those beats that they're selling?
When it comes to beats, for example, it could be a different aspect to that, because there is indigenous knowledge and culture, cultural protections within patents, within what do you call it, IPs. So then therefore, they can then actually look at it, what is it when it comes to patenting something or protecting something? It has to be original, first of all. It has to be something that hasn't been done before. You can't then patent maybe a beat in a way where else it's already out there, or maybe somebody else might be owning such. But all of the things that needs to be looked at in terms of, trying to register or secure your rights is ensure, check first if it exists first, and then after that you then go about and ensuring you secure it accordingly. But there's a broader things that are looked at first in order for you to then say, this is fine. But for instance, especially within the creative industries, music, or maybe even writing and everything else, it's far more better in that way, because if you have written a song, you can then register it, and it's easier for you to then, get it back to you as the ownership, because it's an original song that is written by you. And if you are creating something that is already existing, like a beat is something that is, you can't patent a beat because already it has been done probably by somebody a long time ago. So then therefore, when you are now trying to patent something or create something or a design around the beat, you then therefore have to embark on a process of checking first before you can actually patent it if it exists already.
All right. I wish I had more time, then we could talk about collecting societies and more. But I'm sure that people, when they go to your website, they'll be able to see the next workshop that you have where they could join. But please allow me to thank you, Ms. Thuli Ndlovu from the City of Joburg, about that workshop that you held and some of the nuggets that you shared about it, protecting intellectual property. Thank you so much for your time. Let's go for a quick break. When we come back, we'll have more for you.